For the first time in our history as Ghanaians, two of our very own occupy the top two ranks in world 100-meter rankings. Benjamin AZAMATI and Joseph AMOAH bested to get onto the top two rankings. We're going to talk about them and their season, which is expected of them this year, and how we can help these two reach the heights that they have already gotten to with very little support. We're also going to talk about the Iñaki Williams and Nico Williams. It is being reported that the two have agreed to play for Ghana. What is left now is the switch in nationality process. We'll look at that story and go into it. Wakaso as well. It's being reported that he will sign for La Liga side Granada. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. So I'll start off from the athletics team, who in the persons of Benjamin AZAMATI and Joseph AMOAH are ranked top two in the world 100-meter rankings. These two have done an amazing job in the past few years with very little support from government. They are now preparing for the Commonwealth Games later this year, as well as the World Athletics Championship. They can make Ghana proud. Along with our 4x100-meter relay team members, these two are lacking in only one department, which is competing consistently and with competitive players, and that will help them improve. Now, Ghana did not help in bringing them up or developing their talent. All these were done by the universities they went to outside the country. I think it's now time for us to invest something in them. Football is the main focus of this country most of the time, and it sort of tries to downplay the other sports disciplines, but athletics is one area which needs focus. Historically, we've been doing well and producing a lot of talent who go onto the world stage to impress us, but we have not been investing in their upbringing, and I think these two making it to the top two in world athletics ranking, along with several of the other teammates of the 4x100 relay team who are putting us on the map, need our attention. They need our focus now, and we cannot let them down. We have to invest in them and make sure that they do the best they can with all the resources at their disposal. Right now, government has to make funds available for the World Championships and the Commonwealth Games. Their times are great, but as you'd see in the Olympics Tokyo 2020, which happened, in which they did not do well in the relay, practice is what has brought them those kind of results. They have not had the chance to practice, and to consistently be at their best, they have to meet up. That costs money, and that costs a lot of resources which they do not have at their disposal. Government needs to invest in these athletes, and the time is now. They have shown the hunger to do well even with that little support, and I think it's only fair that we put an iota of effort into pushing them further. They've brought themselves this far. We need to push them further up the ladder as well. My next story has to do with Iñaki Williams and Nico Williams. According to several reports making the rounds, they have agreed to play for the Ghana Black Stars. It has taken some convincing from the parents of the players, the mother especially, according to the reports going around. Now, the reports are indicating that what is left now is for the Ghana FA to begin the process of doing the paperwork that will involve the nationality switch and all those, the Ghanaian passport, everything that needs to be done ahead of their nationality switch. It's really important that this process runs through smoothly so that at least they can play in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Emmanuel Ajimanbedu's nuggets of wisdom he gave there indicated that players who are ready to play for Ghana at the World Cup should also play in the AFCON qualifiers. The AFCON qualifiers will take place in June, September, and then finally in March. So there is a lot of time for them to also partake or contribute their efforts in that respect. Not that you play the World Cup and end up there. But Iñaki Williams, especially after his interview with ESPN, in which he talked about the fact that it would mean more to someone else to play for the Ghana Black Stars. It everyone can change their mind, and it's only a fool that does not have a change of heart apparently. So if he has changed his mind on that front, the accuracy and the veracity of this news as well is something that could change. It's a fluid information and anything can change from time to time, but the latest is that they have agreed to play for Ghana. Paperwork that will depend on also the management really being appointed by the FA. So the FA announcement of a coach, whether the coach is interested in them playing, is also another matter that has to be looked at. But the latest is that they are on board, and nationality switch arrangements need to be made. My next story has to do with Mubarak Wakaso, who is being reported that he will join Granada, who are interested in signing the Ghanaian in the summer transfer window. The 31-year-old is top of manager Aito Karanka's list of players for next season as he seeks to strengthen his team ahead of the upcoming campaign. Granada are currently battling for survival, but the club is already planning for whatever outcome at the end of the season. The reports are that talks are set to begin between the two parties, with Wakaso hoping to a return to Spain, where he flourished most parts of his career. Wakaso joining Granada will be the second spell at the club, having excelled with the team during the 2016-17 season. The ex-Celtic man has a rich experience in Spain after playing for Elche, Villarreal, Espanyol, Las Palmas, and Deportivo Alaves. He moved to China in 2020, where he first played for Jiangxing Suning, helping them win the Chinese Super League before he later joined Shenzhen FC. Wakaso is currently unattached, but there are interests from other clubs in Spain as well. So Mubarak Wakaso, there is being reported that Granada are interested in him, and he can possibly be headed towards there in the summer, not with a club currently after his spell with Shenzhen FC came to an end. Finally, it's been reported that today the FA will submit the list. Babaya Sports Stadium has been banned, so they'll submit Accra and Cape Coast Sports Stadium for the AFCON qualifiers home venues. And we know considerations that FIFA CAF gave for the Stadium Babaya to be accepted. 19 of them. Henry Asante said if those 19 are completed, Babaya can be used. But I don't think those 19 conditions can be met before the qualifiers. So deadline is today to 25th of April, and they will be submitted for evaluation by CAF. So that has been it for today, talking about the athletics team, which honestly need our attention. Focus is on football too much, and we have not been getting the desired trophies and results from football. Let's spread out the sports disciplines and include these athletes who are, without very little resources, already shining in the world. We've also been talking about Wakaso's possible move to Granada, the FA submitting the list of Babaya, which has been excluded, the list of Accra Sports Stadium and Cape Coast Sports Stadium for the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, and the Nyaki brothers agreeing to play for Ghana. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the week.